It's our way of saying a big thank you to the patrons for playing. Boss Hogg and Tim Strong, fight to the death. Who will be the last one left? Thank you for being a fan. The top 10 presents the Golden Ticket.
All right, welcome into another week of the Golden Ticket presented to you by the Top 10. It is a game show we created for our patrons where the overall winner of this tournament gets to be a guest on the show, and they also get to choose the topic of said show. I am one of your two hosts, Matt Knost, and I'm joined by...
Hello, everyone. I am John Rocha. Excited to be back again for another episode of the Golden Ticket. You know, Matt, I was listening to the opening theme, and this is like a season 1 opening theme. Do you know what I'm saying? Season 2 will have clips from season 1, like flying in and flying back out. I hope we have the fade, the square fade like that. So we got a little 80s vibe to it. I'm looking forward to even season 2 of this show, and I'm already in the middle of loving season 1 as much as I do, and I can't wait to get into it today with these great competitors. We've had some great matches, Matt.
Yeah, we've had some real barn burners that came down to Final Jeopardy, and sometimes getting it wrong, people have still won. But, it's anyone's game until the very end. But that's been proven out now through 11 games or 11 shows, and this is show 12. And I'm ready to jump in and get these contestants on here, and let's see who wins and makes it onto the second round. Yeah,
let's do it. We're getting so close to that second round. We can smell it in the air, Matt Knost. So let's bring him in here. First up from parts unknown, but you can tell by his accent, Ben Cartwright. How are you, Ben? How are things?
Hey, guys. You all right? Yeah, no, I'm from Liverpool.
Yeah.
So it's pretty late here tonight.
It is? Are you still recovering from the red card? Are you still with that son of a... They don't get me.
Completely ruined my Saturday. I mean, I don't know what you're like, but we're not allowed to do much over here. But even that's ruined my Saturday.
Ben, the worst is waking up at 4:30 in the morning to have the rest of your Saturday ruined. That's the worst part of life here in the States, so for sure. All right, let's bring in our next person here. That is Michael D. Dyke. What's up, Michael? How are you?
Hey, guys. How are you?
Where are you coming in from, Mike?
Akron, Ohio.
Akron, Ohio.
Home of LeBron James.
The LeBron James.
Yeah.
Were you at our show? Is that why you wearing our shirt, Michael?
Yeah. See, I got your. I'm sporting your shirt today. Nice. I was at the Chicago show. I brought my kids.
That's right. You gave us DVDs, didn't you?
Yeah, I gave you.
That's right.
Actually, look right here. I know John is very excited.
Yes.
But I got the pops of the movie.
Wyatt Earp. You tell him I'm coming.
Gifts from my children.
Didn't he also give us cake, or was that somebody else? Maybe
I think that was someone else.
We got Oreos and shit. It was a crazy show. Well, I'm sorry I drank in front of your kids, Michael. I apologize.
Oh, that's all right.
You set a tremendous example.
Yeah, they're old enough to understand. We're good.
I can't be responsible for my Lord. And our last contestant, not from Houston, but named Houston. That's Houston Bodily. How are you, Houston?
Hey guys, doing well. Excited to be here. I'm coming from Provo, Utah.
Oh,
okay.
Is this our first Utah? I think it's our first Utah competitor, Matt.
It very well could be. From Provo,
trying to represent the great state that is Utah. It's a great place.
Right on.
Fantastic.
What are the big sites in Utah, Matt? Do you know? Have you been to Utah? What are the big sites? Is it the Rushmore?
I've driven through and flown into Salt Lake, so I'm the worst person to ask. I've never really stopped.
What do you got?
I can tell you.
Yes.
We have 5 national parks that are super beautiful.
Okay.
We've got mountains, deserts, forests. It's basically an outside adventurer's paradise. Wow. So you should come do a show out here. Do a nice outside amphitheater.
I'd like that.
I'll be there to support you. I might be the only one, but I'll come.
Pretty sure the language restrictions and whatnot might put a damper on what exactly we do live. But you never know.
That's true. I still look forward to a live show. I'd love to do it. Salt Lake City is a great city, but not Provo, but it's certainly a great city. I'll go there. And of course, helping us out today, as always, every week, my man Blair Simpson, our man Blair Simpson for sure.
Yeah, good to be here, guys.
Good to see you. We don't want to disclose your location to keep whoever it is, NSA, Secret Service, whoever's on your tail. We won't disclose your location.
Yeah, I'm always looking over my shoulder.
So are we, because it's different every single time.
Oh, man, I can't wait to see next time. And I'm in Jamaica, you son of a bitch.
I'm waiting for the prison one, the orange jumpsuit. They got me, guys. They're letting me use the internet.
Yeah, I still got Wi-Fi, so that's good.
All right.
All right. Well, we ready to start this, the three of you?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Blair will be checking in with you in between rounds to grab those scores and see who's leading and who's not. Yep. And as the three of you know, you can choose any category you like for any point value. And, your opening categories in round one are pick a number, that is movies with a number in the title, around the world, geographic locations of movies, and it's in the hole, which are sports movies. Now, we didn't do a who goes first, so I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10. Ben, give me your number. Closest wins.
4.
All right, Ben's got 4. Houston next.
5.
5. Michael, what do you got?
7.
Okay, now it's between Houston and Michael because it was 6. This is a close one. Ben, you're out.
Already tough competition.
All right, doing 1 through 10 again. Houston, what's your number?
4.
All right,
7.
Michael.
7.
Michael wins. I just said 6 in my head. There you go. Houston, you made one slight change and it hurts you. All right, so Michael, you get first choice.
Well, we should tell people who are maybe first-time viewers, Matt, just in case, how the show works real quick.
Well, it's like Jeopardy, so they'll choose a category. Point values in the first round are 100 through 500. If you miss a question, you lose those points. So be wary of that, gentlemen. And it is overall total points by the end of this is the winner.
Right. And the second round goes double points. And don't forget to put things in the form of a question. We will give you a warning the first time, and then we will ding you for real the second time. There's been enough episodes of this show up now that you all should be aware about how this game goes about. So, all right, Mr. Knost.
All right, Mr. Dyke, you have your choice of category and point value. Where would you like to start?
That's a movie with numbers for 100.
All right, pick a number for 100. Your question is, in this 1999 movie, Haley Joel Osment.
Houston.
Houston.
What is The Sixth Sense?
That is correct for 100 points and control of the board. Where are we going next?
Same category for 200.
All right. Pick a number for 200. Cillian Murphy, or Cillian Murphy, however you want to say it, awakens in his hospital bed.
Houston.
What is 28 Days Later?
That is correct for 200 points. Nice job, Houston. Where are we going next?
Keep going through the category. 300.
All right. For 300 points, your question and pick a number is, during the Persian Gulf War, a group of soldiers set out to steal gold.
Houston.
Houston.
What is We Three Kings?
That is incorrect. Do you guys want me to finish the question?
Please.
Yeah, finish it, please.
All right. During the Persian Gulf War, a group of soldiers set out to steal gold that Saddam has taken from the Kuwaitis, but ultimately decide to try to help the struggling local people instead of enriching themselves.
Mike.
Mike?
Three Kings.
How do we supposed to respond?
Can you say that again?
Sorry. What is We Three Kings?
That is technically incorrect. That is the same thing that Houston said. Ben, you want to take a shot at this?
I'm sorry. What is Three Kings?
That is correct.
Boom! It's not We Three Kings, ladies and gentlemen. It's Three Kings.
Okay.
Yeah, you stuck in a we there at the last second, Michael. All right. Well, Ben, you have control. Where would you like to go next?
Let's go number 400.
All right, 400 for 400 points here, and pick a number. Wesley Snipes plays a former Secret Service agent aboard a flight to Los Angeles that must stop.
Mike. Passenger 57.
Wait,
what do we say?
Shoot. What is Passenger 57?
All right, it's the first round. He messed that last one up. I think we should give it to him.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
All right, where are we going next, Mike?
500.
All right, 500 to close out the category of pick a number in the first round. Your question is, an aging Bruce Willis must escort witness Mos Def from police custody to the courthouse to testify.
Mike.
What is
5,
Shoot.
4, 3, 2, 1.
21.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Damn it.
Would you guys like me to finish the question?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. An aging Bruce Willis must escort witness most deaf from police custody to the courthouse to testify as forces are actively trying to kill them along the way. 5, 4,
My heart is breaking.
3, 2, 1. Okay. If you don't know, it's smart. The answer is 16 blocks. What is 16 blocks?
I knew the movie. I couldn't remember the title to save my life.
Yeah, no,
That's smart. You don't want to lose the point. Mike, I feel for you. But you still have control. So where would you like to go next, Mike?
Let's go around the world for 200.
That's a different show, Mike. Don't get it twisted. All right, around the world for a 100.
He said 200.
Oh, so 200. Sorry, around the world for
Why
200.
not?
Shawshank Redemption takes place in this state that's synonymous with author Stephen King.
Mike.
Ohio. What is Ohio?
Both answers are incorrect.
Yes.
So, all right, who's next? Do you need me to repeat the question, gentlemen?
Sure.
All right. Well, Shawshank takes place in
Houston.
this state. Okay, Houston.
What is Maine?
That is correct for 200 points. Nice job. Where are we going next, Houston?
Same category. Let's go back to 100.
All right. Around the world for 100 points. Your question is England, France, Germany, and Switzerland are all locations for this Robert Downey Jr. sequel.
Ben. What is Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows?
That is correct. For
Nice
100
job, Ben.
points. And you have control of the board. Where would you like to go next, Ben?
We'll go around the world for 300.
All right, around the world for 300 points. The Crucible takes place in this American state noted for its supposed
Houston.
witchcraft.
Houston.
What is Massachusetts?
That is correct for 300 points. Nice job, Houston. Where are we going next, bud?
400 around the world.
All right. For 400 points and around the world, New Jersey is the setting for this Matthew Perry comedy.
Wow.
5, 4,
Oh,
3,
damn it.
2, 1. The answer was the whole 9 yards. The whole 9 yards.
They did not answer Matthew Perry. It's so scary. All right.
Where are we going next, Houston? You got control.
Let's finish around the world for 500.
All right. Around the world for 500. Persepolis is an animated film that takes place in this war-torn country. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unfortunately, the answer is Iran or Iran, however you want to say it.
All right, where are we going next? Then, where we got it's in the hole. What point value would you like to start with?
Let's go back to easy questions. 100.
You want 100 and it's in the hole?
Yes.
Okay. Your 100-point question is 2004's Miracle is a retelling of the famous hockey game between the U.S. and this country.
Houston.
Houston.
What is Russia?
That is correct.
Nice job, Houston.
All right, you got control. Where would you like to go next?
200.
All right, 200 points. It's in the whole category. Major League follows the fictionalized version of this team.
Houston.
Mike.
Mike, yeah.
Cleveland Indians.
Mike!
Mike?
What is the Cleveland Indians?
I'm going to shoot you.
I'm going to lose it if I can't.
Through the camera. All right, good job, bud. 200 points. I think that's the last one, Matt. What do you think about that?
Yeah. Come on, Mike. We're pulling for you.
I know.
Next one, you get dinged. All right, you got control of the board.
All right.
300, please.
300. Don't forget to answer in the form of a question, gentlemen.
Yes,
for 300 points. In 2009's Invictus, Morgan Freeman plays this world.
Houston.
I heard Ben.
Who is Nelson Mandela?
That is correct.
Nice job, Ben. Good job.
300 points. All right, you got control. Where would you like to go?
400, please.
All right, it's in the hole for 400. In Warrior, this grizzled actor plays father.
Houston.
Houston.
Who is Nick Nolte?
That is correct for 400 points. Nice job, Houston. All right, last question.
All right, to close out the first round, the 500-point question It's in the Hole is, this explosive nickname is given to Tim Robbins' character in Bull Durham. This explosive nickname is given to Tim Robbins' character in Bull Durham.
It's a good question.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Smart move if you don't know it. The answer is Nuke. Nuke.
Nuke LaLoosh.
Nuke LaLoosh.
Come on, guys. Come on, gentlemen.
Well, first round is finished. Let's bring back in Blair and see what these scores are.
All right, Mr. Simpson, what do you got?
So Michael has negative 400. Ben has 700, and Houston, you have 1,000.
Wow.
It's close.
So
Michael would have been negative 25,000 if we had enforced-our rules, but
he needs to put up a post.
Yeah, but that would have been a great comeback now, wouldn't it have?
be aware of that going in the second round, Mike, because I have a feeling Matt and I are not going to give you any passes in that second. And there's way more point totals on the line there. So, all right. Anything else to tell us, Blair?
No, just excited for the second round. Anything can happen. So
awesome.
Yeah, I mean, with the point values doubling in this round between 200 and 1,000, Michael, you can easily climb back out of this. No problem. You get a couple questions right. And it's only a 300-point game. This is close.
Yeah.
All right. You want to start us off, John?
Yeah. The second round here, the categories are musicals, westerns, and Canine Kitty. Since Michael, you are in the last place, you get first dibs here on the board. Where would you like to go?
Let's go musicals 200, please.
Wow, I appreciate you stones, man. All right, musicals for 200. Barbara Streisand played legendary comedian Fanny Brice in 2 musicals about her life. Name one of them.
Ben. What is Funny Girl?
Funny what? Say it again.
What is Funny Girl?
Girl?
Yeah.
Is that what he said? That's correct.
That's what
All right, good job, 200 points. That Scouse accent that throws me off.
Yeah, sorry. I thought I had it wrong then. I was like, what?
I know, that's that Christian game. What was that? And you question yourself. All right. Where are we going next, man?
Let's go K9 Kitty 200.
All right. K9 Kitty for 200. Your question is, Tom Hanks plays a cop with an unusual... I'd say Houston.
Yeah.
What is Turner and Hooch?
That is correct.
Nice job, Houston.
All right. Houston, you got control. Where are we going next?
Let's get one of each. Westerns for 200.
Ooh, all right, here we go. He directed all 3 of the spaghetti westerns that made Clint Eastwood famous.
Houston.
Who is Sergio Leone?
That is correct for 200 points. Nice job, Houston.
Let's stay on brand with Westerns for 400.
That's right.
All right. For 400 points, your question in Westerns is, this Percy Jackson actor plays Christian Bale's son, who goes along with Bale to monitor Russell Crowe's Ben Wade in 3:10 to Yuma.
Ben. Who is Logan Lerman?
That is correct for 400 points.
Nice job, Ben.
And control of the board. Where would you like to go next, sir?
Let's go back to musicals for 400.
Okay. This Downton Abbey actor played the Beast in Disney's live-action version.
Houston.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did you hear?
I thought I heard Ben, but
okay.
Blair?
You want to bring in Blair?
Yeah.
I thought I heard Houston.
Blair, who'd you hear?
I heard Ben too.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go Ben.
Who is Dan Stevens?
That is absolutely correct, my friend, for 400 points. All right. Where would you want to go next?
It's working well for me. Let's go with musical 600.
All right. In musicals for 600, your question is, this director directed the on-screen adaptation of the legendary stage musical Dreamgirls.
That's a tough one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is Bill Condon. Bill Condon. All right. Ben, you still have control. Where would you like to go next?
Let's go K9 Kitty 400.
All right. Canine Kitty for 400. This 2019 Stephen King film has a cat resurrect from beyond the grave.
Houston.
What is Pet Cemetery?
That's correct for 400 points. Nice job, Houston. Where do you want to go next?
Back to Westerns for 600.
All right. Westerns for 600. Your question is, this Native American has been seen in Westerns like Dances with Wolves, A Million Ways to Die in the West, and 2017's Hostiles.
Native American actor.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. That is Wes Studi.
Could see his face. Just couldn't.
That's so mad I couldn't remember that.
Yeah. So is he. He's mad that all you watching.
You still maintain control. Where are we going next?
Let's keep going through Westerns. 800.
All right, 800 points. Westerns. Name 2 of the 3 Westerns that have won Best Picture at the Oscars.
Houston.
All right.
Houston.
What is Stagecoach and Unforgiven?
Ooh, that is incorrect. You have 1 or 2, but I'm not going to tell them which of the 1 of the 2 is correct. Again, one more time. Name 2 of the 3 Westerns that have won Best Picture for the other 2 gentlemen who have not answered.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, so close. The answers were either Cimarron, Dances with the Wolves, Dances with the Wolves, and Unforgiven. Those were the answers there. Stagecoach did not win Best Picture, although
Got it.
should have.
All right, you
where we go
maintain
next?
control.
Let's finish out Westerns. 1,000.
All right, Westerns for 1,000. Your question is, this legendary character actor plays the villain who kills John Wayne halfway through 1972's Western, The Cowboys. Wow. 5, 4,
My heart's breaking.
3, 2, 1. The answer is Bruce Dern. Bruce Dern.
I didn't know Westerns as well as I hoped I did.
Full disclosure, I wrote those questions. You guys are breaking my fucking heart. Anyway, all right, let's move on.
I dreaded Westerns as soon as it came up. I was like, not my strong suit at all.
But thankfully, Ben, it seems to be nobody's strong.
That's what I was
No
trying to
harm, no
think of that
foul.
whole way
You know
through.
what? I'm getting off this stage. All right.
Well, you still got control.
Yeah.
Musicals 800.
All right. Musicals for 800. That's yours. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah. Musicals for 800 here. In Rob Marshall's version of Into the Woods, this actress plays the evil witch who tried.
Ben.
Houston.
I'd say Houston.
Yeah.
Who is Meryl Streep?
That is correct for 800 points. Nice job, Houston. Where are we going next, man?
Finish out Musicals 1,000.
All right. For 1,000 in musicals, your question is Leslie Caron, or is it? Okay.
It's Caron, Leslie Caron.
Caron, who you may know from An American in Paris, stars as a precocious young lady learning the ways of high society in this 1958 musical from Vincent Minnelli. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. The answer is Gigi. Gigi.
I had a thought of that, but it's too obscure for me to risk.
Smart.
1,000 points, yeah. All right.
Well, we have 3 left in Canine Kitty. Where would you like to go?
Start at 600.
All right. This stop-motion animated film by director Wes Anderson is set in a dystopian. All right, Ben. I heard.
What is the Isle of Dogs?
Up to you, Matt.
I would say yes.
Okay. All right. We'll take it. 600 points. Nice job. It's Isle of Dogs, but we're not going to split hairs on the. So, all right. Where are we going next, man?
800.
All right. For 800 in Canine Kitty, your question is, Charles Grodin certainly does not want the responsibility of rape. I think I heard Mike.
Yeah, I heard Mike.
What is Beethoven?
That is correct for 800 points.
Hey, I'm out of the hole.
Nice.
Well, there's only one question left. Take it away.
Yep. This movie, this is for 1,000 points here in Canine Kitty. Last question, the second round. This movie is about a posh Southern California dog being dog-napped in Mexico who must struggle.
Houston.
Mike.
Houston.
What is Beverly Hills Chihuahua?
That is correct for 1,000 points, and I can't believe you know that answer. All right, there you go.
I just guessed.
For 1,000 points. Guts. I appreciate the guts. All right, should we bring Blair in here, Matt, to tell us what
let's see what these point totals are.
Okay, so Michael, you saved yourself and have 400 points now.
Nice.
Yes.
Ben, you're just behind Houston with 2,300, and Houston's in the lead with 2,800.
Wow. Oof.
So, Michael, you could still win this, just so you know.
Yeah.
It's entirely possible. This is a close game. So Mike is 400, Ben has 2,300, and Houston has 2,800. Yeah, we've seen flip-flops and all kinds of different things transpire after this last question.
This is probably the lowest scoring round ever, right?
No. There's been way worse,
so.
Michael. There's been way worse.
There's been people with zeros after 2 rounds,
Yeah.
I think so.
And negatives. Blair, were they ever tied at any point during the
No, but they were behind by like 100 and so. Ben's always been behind Houston, except when Houston lost that 800-point Westerns question.
Oh, yeah.
But other than that, Houston's been ahead by a little bit each time.
Right.
This is close. All right. So does everybody have their whiteboard, pad of paper, pen, all that jazz?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll give you the question, and or not the question. I'm sorry. We'll give you the category, and then you'll write down whatever your bet is, and then I guess show that to us, and then I'll read the question to you, and we'll drop you out while you guys go answer it, and then bring you back in. So your final question for this game is frequent collaborators. Frequent collaborators. All right. So write down whatever you would like to bet. Points again are 400, 2,300, and 2,800.
Very tight. Very tight. The 500-point difference makes all the difference here.
But you never know. You never know. I think it was Josh Mabry that lost the last question and still won the game because he bet correctly.
Yep.
All right, Michael, if you're done, we'll start with you and see what your bet is. You're going the full 400.
Doing it all, babe.
I respect the guts.
Exactly. Balls to the wall, baby.
Right.
Balls to the wall.
He's down 3-1 right now. He knows the feeling.
Exactly. Could still come back. Get that Akron, heart.
Yeah.
Ben, over to you. You have 2,300. What are you betting?
I'm just going all in as well.
Oh,
Right, Ben.
Got the balls. I respect it.
2,300 from Ben. All right, Houston, what are you doing, sir?
1,900.
Oh, come on, Ben.
1,900.
I love it. So smart.
It is so smart. All right, so we'll give you the final question and then drop you out, and you guys answer it, and we'll talk for a minute and then bring you back in. So the question is, Quentin Tarantino has worked the most times with Sam Jackson on 6 movies, but he's worked with this actor the next highest amount of 5 films.
Wow.
Quentin Tarantino has worked the most times with Sam Jackson on 6 movies, but he's worked with this actor the next highest amount of 5 movies.
Wow.
All right, we'll drop the 3 of you out.
Okay.
Take your time to answer the question.
Bring Blair in. Oof. Craziness, man. This is going to be tight.
Yeah, it's going to be a close one right at the end here. Houston is setting himself up to win no matter what if Ben gets it wrong.
Yeah.
But you never know. All I got to do is think about it for a second. You'll be able to pull it up.
It's a tough question. It's tougher than you think.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
It's not going to be one of the obscure character actors that he uses, although none of them made 5.
Yeah, yeah.
But still,
Mm-hmm.
he likes to work with the same people a lot. What can you say?
This has been a good match so far, though, so I'm looking forward to see how this thing ends up. Even with Mike being out of it, he still was in there occasionally grabbing some points where he could.
Well, I mean, technically, Mike could still end up in second.
Yeah, true.
It's something. It's better than, sitting at negative points until he gets that last question. So that's always positive.
I respect it. But if Houston doesn't get it right and Ben gets it right, then Ben wins this thing. That's the possibility as well in play. So very interesting. Houston went after Michael and sacrificed the Ben situation. So we'll see. We ready?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
All right, let's bring them back in here one at a time. Ben, Michael D. Dyke and Houston Bodily. All right, let's do this.
All right, Michael, you are in third place right now. You bet 400 of your 400. Your answer is what, sir?
Who is Leonardo DiCaprio?
That is incorrect. That is incorrect.
Damn.
All right, Ben, over to you. You bet all 2,300 of your points. What is your answer?
I went, who is Michael Madsen?
That is correct.
Boom, Ben.
Jumps up to 4,600. I don't like the look on Houston's face going over to Houston.
I did. Who is Uma Thurman?
Oh, no, that is incorrect.
Liverpool.
Well done,
Ben
Ben.
sneaks in.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. That was a slight guess. I was just trying to figure it out, and that was a little bit of a punt and hope.
Well, you know what? It was a good guess. It was a good guess.
I think I got 4 with Uma Thurman, but I couldn't think of a 5th, so I just hoped that there was one more with her.
Right.
Wow. Okay, final question, Ben. Out of nowhere, takes first place.
Well done.
Yeah, no, good game, guys. Good game.
Yeah, Houston, you played well. You played well, man.
Yeah, thought you were going to take it home in the end, but Ben sneaks in and grabs it. Great game, guys.
Hey, he played tough. He definitely deserved the win for sure.
Good sportsmanship. That's what we like on this game. Good
that's right.
sportsmanship.
That was
for
just
you.
me not being able to do math. I just thought, we'll go all in.
It's a 2 a.m. bet if I ever heard one.
All right. Well, before we get out of here, our thanks to all three of you. Michael, is there anything you'd like to say before we close this show out?
No, guys, you guys, great show, and I can't wait for the next live show. Hopefully it's Cleveland.
Well, keep paying attention to the channel, Michael, because Matt and I are talking about doing some live shows on YouTube. So a version of our live show on YouTube. So that's something we might be kicking around very soon. So in lieu of us being unable to go to these cities because of COVID, we're kicking around that possibility, or at least having a live Q&A, if not an actual full-on live show. We shall see. Keep your ears to the ground for that.
And if you bring the kids to that, we'll get John drunk again. And I promise to curse.
Well, they'll expect it though. So
we'll replicate the experience.
Yeah.
You can throw Oreos at them. We'll make it happen.
Do it all.
Well, thank you, Michael, for joining us. Houston, anything you'd like to say before we get out of here? Thank you so much for competing.
I'm just happy to be here. Glad to meet all you guys. Glad I got to participate. It was a lot of fun.
It came very close, but your good sportsmanship is what we like to see on this show. So we'd like to thank you for that.
Yeah. Great meeting you, bud.
Excited for the next time around for this. I know it'll be a few months out, but come ready.
It'll be a little bit, but we look forward to it. You were a hell of a competitor. And moving forward to the second round, Ben, congratulations.
Thank you. No, I say that was a good game. It was tough. I really didn't know how that was going to go towards the end then.
Yeah.
But no, it was good. And thank you guys, because it's been a great show.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're glad you enjoyed it, and we'll see you going forward in the second round. Man.
So this is what happens when VAR does not overturn your goal. You actually get to win the game at the end. So big shout out to you, Ben. All right. Anything else we need to say? We'll let them go, and then we'll get on out of here. Matt, thank you guys very much. Oh, I'll keep Blair up there, and I'll take Ben. There we go.
All right.
Sorry.
Well, thanks again, Blair. We appreciate you handling the score and help organize all this jazz.
Yeah, of course. Congratulations to Ben. He didn't miss a question that whole time. So that's a difference maker.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's good to know. Incredible. Okay. Cool.
Fantastic. All right. Well, gentlemen, another successful show.
Yep. Thank you, Blair. Drop
Thank
you
you.
out. All right, Matt. That's it, right? We're done.
That is it. We will see all of you the next time on the Golden Ticket. And if you'd like to participate in this show or anything else that we do provide for our patrons, head over to patreon.com/the top 10 with the number 10. You can see it on the screen right below John, or just listen to what I said and go over there. And I think that is it this week. And we'll see you guys next Monday with another edition of the Golden Ticket.